Hello guys, so I get these questions a lot about people asking me why the saxophone is a transposable instrument. So I thought I should make a video about it explaining for people who may love to know and do not know, right? So everyone can be educated. So this is how it's going to be. I've taken time to segment it to steps, all right, so you could follow up properly. So let's begin. So first off, sound. What is sound? Sound is simply the result of what the human ear hears when an object comes in contact with another object, all right, whereby causing vibrations. Then these vibrations leads to formation of vibrating particles or air pressure waves, which is now exposed either to a gaseous state, a liquid state, or a solid state. Let me use an instance: the human voice, all right. The air you inhale to the lungs, all right. You need to speak. You need to now try to exhale that air to be able to speak. By doing this, the air being the object, the air passes through the throat, and there is a muscle around the throat called the vocal cords. All right, so the air makes contact with that vocal cords being the second object, and as a result of this, vibrations happen. Then vibrating particles are being formed, air pressure waves, and then released through a medium. In this instance, the medium is air. But in some instruments, if we relate this instance to an instrument like the saxophone, the medium there is a solid medium, which is the brass. On the piano, the medium there is also solid, which could be a soundboard. All right, so that is how sound is produced. Now, moving over to pitch and vibrations. What is pitch? Pitch is simply defined as how high or how low a sound is. Let me use an instance also, which is a human voice. If you need to have a high pitch, you just need to tighten the vocal cords. By doing so, the air vibrates faster. It vibrates faster, and then of course vibrating particles are released, and then your ear can hear that that is the sound. All right, so those vibrations are usually calculated in frequencies. All right, frequencies is simply the number of times it takes that sound to vibrate per second. The number of times it takes that sound to vibrate per second. All right, so that's why we have that frequencies. You can see in relating this into music. All right, we see that the grand piano typically starts as A0, the frequency of A0 reading 27 hertz. The human ear naturally hears from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. That is why any other notes lower than A0, your ear will not be able to hear it. All right, this has been scientifically proven. A0, every note with every octave has its frequency. That's why I said for a sound to be musical, it has to follow a certain organized vibration, all right? And also it has to be within a particular frequency. So anybody can produce any sound,